Hello and welcome to the programme that likes to rummage around people's properties. We're looking for interesting items that can be valued and then sold at auction, hopefully raising lots of money along the way. One thing I can guarantee is that we'll unearth some interesting stories. Let's go look at the cash in the attic. Coming up on Cash in the Attic, Jonty's low opinion of a set of coffee mugs is a bit hard to swallow.
Probably paid over the odds one.
That's good, yeah, you did. Well, your mug, what did you do? I find out how best to sample a silver-plated punch bowl. Not straight to your mouth, then.
Well, you could do, if no one was looking.
On sale day, the bidders send our auctioneer into a spin.
Not going to sell at 30, I'm bid. Well, it's amazing, everybody, all at once now.
Be there when the hammer finally falls. Today I'm in Newbury on my way to meet John and Gail, a retired couple who want to treat their 3 special grandchildren to a day out they'll never forget. John and Gail Spencer have been married for 43 years and have 2 children, Caroline and Dudley, and 3 grandchildren. For many years our couple ran a hotel in Newbury, but they're now retired. So when they're not slicing balls along the indoor fairway, they love spending time with the grandchildren. The only trouble is their son's family emigrated to Spain, so they can't get everyone together as much as they'd like. I have a sneaky suspicion that's why we're here. Morning, Jonty, how are you?
How are you doing, Aled?
I'm not bad at all.
Good.
Should we get in there? Yeah,
yes,
come on, let's do it. With the knowledge of antiques and collectibles accrued over more than 25 years, Jonty wastes no time in getting our search underway. Nor do I. Hey, John, Gail, good to see you.
Hello,
how are you?
Aled. Nice to meet you.
Who have we got here then?
Hi, I'm Caroline.
Caroline.
John and Gail's daughter.
Ah, okay, so whose idea was it to call in the cash team?
It was my idea, I'm afraid, yes. I phoned in originally. Mum and Dad have got lots of things at home. They hoard quite a bit. We've moved a lot of times from the hotel and from the squash club. And so, yes, I'm hoping that they'll have a lot of interesting things to sell.
Why do you want to raise the money?
Well, we'll take the grandchildren away for on a special trip somewhere, 3 of them together. 1 from Spain and 2 from the UK.
How often do they get to see one another?
Probably about 2 or 3 times a year. So if we can combine that with a visit somewhere special, it'll be wonderful.
It's going to cost quite a lot, isn't it?
Well, if we can get the £300 or £400, I think it'd be very nice.
Yes.
So, £300-400, do you reckon you've got the valuables?
Hopefully, yes.
We hope so.
Or something towards it.
One way to find out. I know that the expert Jonty's already having a look, so let's go and find out how to get on. Come on,
Follow you. Right.
John and Gail's 4-bedroomed house has been built on the site of their old hotel. There are lots of rooms to explore, and I can't wait to start looking around. Jonty's had a head start on us and has already found something that needs closer inspection. Hey, Jonty, how you getting on?
Hi, good. Now, I've found this lovely coffee set here in a beautiful presentation box.
It's perfect if you've got 5 mates, but if you've got 6, you're in trouble,
Absolutely.
aren't you? What's happened here?
Unfortunately, it was missing when I purchased it, so...
It's such a pity because we've got a great maker's name here. If you see here, Walker and Hall, Sheffield. Now, they made some of the finest Sheffield plate ever to come out of the Grand City. Date-wise, we're looking early 1920s. In its state as it is, and we can't do anything about it, £40 to £60. How do you feel?
Well, fine. I think when I purchased it, it was probably about £30-40 then.
Right, okay.
So probably paid over the odds one.
That's good, yeah, you did. Your mug, what did you do?
Well, talk about mug, or lack of mug, really.
Lack of mug, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love your work. Also, I'm enjoying the fact that you subliminally found a coffee set. You want to remember?
Yes, come on.
Right,
I need to go. Well, while we put the kettle on, Caroline is getting really stuck into rummaging through her parents' cupboards. In the spare room, I'm intrigued by something that looks like a large piece of bamboo. I finally work out what it is, a leather fishing stool, which belonged to John's grandfather. Jonty gives it a £30 to £40 price tag. And it appears that Caroline's exploration has paid off.
Guys, I've got something in this box here that may be of interest.
Oh, you big tease. That's a serious box you got there.
Serious box.
Wow.
Bit of a...
Bit of paper. Oh!
Oh yes, there is something in here.
Look at that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, inside here we've got a punch bowl with some cups and a ladle.
Isn't that grand? Look at That's quite weighty too.
It is, yes.
Have you used that?
We have indeed. We've used it many times actually on a family occasion, starting from our engagement, and we've had the children's when they've been born, birth and celebrations there, so yeah.
Let me just pick up the actual ladle. Now, first of all, if you see the shape of that ladle, that's a punch ladle, because soup ladles will be obviously slightly different.
Okay.
And again, the whole idea, you've got the fine pouring sides to it.
Not straight to your mouth then?
Well, you could do, if no one's looking. Can you see those marks on the underside of the ladle there? Now, they are designed to look like hallmarks, because they're very similar, but they're not quite.
Oh, no.
Those marks there indicate that it's plated rather than solid silver.
How much do you reckon?
Well, as I said, the big price difference with solid silver, but it's still going to be 40 to 60 pounds of anybody's money, simply because it's so decorative.
Yeah.
The valuations have been fairly modest so far, so we really need to delve deep into those out-of-the-way places where treasures may be lurking. Gail wonders if this set of Stuart crystal is valuable. She's been collecting it since her wedding in 1966. Unfortunately, many pieces have been lost, and she's now left with odd numbers of glasses. Jonty aims to be realistic about its chances, with a valuation of 40 to 60 pounds. So far, going by Jonty's lower estimates, we stand to make £150 at auction, which is only half of John and Gail's target of £300. I think we need to lay down the law here. No slacking until we hit that mark.
John, what on earth have we got here?
Yes.
Cat o' nine tails and a truncheon? You have to explain.
Well, they came down through my grandfather, who, his brother, worked in the jail in York.
We have a look at this hand-turned truncheon here. It has a very 19th century feel to it. Sometimes when I look at antiques, I think, I just wish that they could tell a story. But looking at these two implements, I'm very glad that it can't. Well, they can't. Value-wise, it's definitely worth putting to the auction sale. If we put 30 to 40, 50 pounds on them, that'll whip up some enthusiasm in the auction sale.
Very good.
Excellent, let's carry on.
They certainly are highly unusual items from a bygone era and could raise great interest on sale day, though they clearly need to be kept out of the reach of children and grandchildren. In the kitchen, Caroline spotted this mailing lustre bowl with an oriental pattern. It belonged to her grandmother. Items like this are very collectible, and Jonty reckons it should attract £25 to £35 at auction. So stop me if I'm wrong, but I get the impression that you're a couple, now that you've retired, that really do enjoy life to the full.
We try. We try, yes.
But you've had a busy life before retiring, haven't you?
Yes, yes, very busy.
Yes, hotel for 13 years. It's a 7-day-a-week job, 24 hours a day. And we were a front of house most of the time, running our own hotel. So you have to be jack of all trades. We didn't have a holiday for
6 years.
6 years.
Yes, yes. But we made lots and lots of friends, and it's a fantastic business if you can enjoy it.
So since retiring, what have you been up to?
Well, we've been gardening, golfing, grandchildren, and globetrotting.
Well,
Yes.
I have to say I envy you, because it sounds like you have a fabulous life.
We're
Yes, we're very lucky.
Very lucky. We've enjoyed what we've done, and now we're enjoying retirement.
And if you ever need anyone to carry your bags,
Right.
you know where I am,
That's
don't
the
you?
deal.
Yeah.